Hello everyone, my name is Hasty Swampert and I'm back to show you my 20th clear of Purity Forest, and I have used a very not so reputable Pokemon for this dungeon, and that is Parasect. And Parasect is my first bug type clear, and before you get excited about this one, this was an interesting run in a way, but well, let me show you the moves first. I think that's the first thing I should do. You did just see my experience. I'll touch on that in a bit. But you would think that if you're using Parasect, you may think the go-to strategy would be to get to that level where it can learn Spore, because it probably learns Spore at an early level. Well, that's false. I took a look on Cerebi, and this Pokemon does not learn Spore until level 27. So it's a while to get to that level, and I'm going to get into leveling in a bit. But I have Stun Spore, which you get at the beginning. Rest, I never used. Bullet Seed replaced Giga Drain, which was another TM that I ended up finding. And Giga Drain was actually pretty nice, but Bullet Seed was pretty good in its own way. One of the best TMs for this Pokemon, I think, if you can get it to this level. And Leech Life, and before that I had Scratch. But Leech Life at you only get it at level 19. It's a really it's not that easy to get to that level. So I'm gonna shut up about the moves. I'll get into the leveling. So you may think that you only need 43,800 for level 20, which is actually not bad. It's kind of maybe it's a little under average for a Pokemon to be at level 20, because some require 50,000 something and 60,000 something. And occasionally there are Pokemon that may need even more than that, like 70k. And there's a select few that need like 100,000 or near 100,000 to get to level 20. So to see this, you may think Parasect may be a great leveler or a good leveler. But when you're doing the first like group of levels, not like the first, like one, two, three, and four, because those are not hard to hit. I think you only need around 1,500 experience to get to level four or five. I forgot. But how it worked was it for like level one to two, you needed 200, and then for level three, you needed another 200, and then for level four, you needed 400. So its leveling in the first few levels is actually okay. It's fine. But sometime, I think around like level 8 or so, it gets pretty demanding. So I remember to get to level 10, you need 13,800, which is a lot. Because if you think about Dragonair, when I thought, oh, that was a bad leveler, that was 10,000. This needed 13,800. But following around, I think level 9 or so, it just asks for 3,000 experience per level. And it does this for several levels. So once you hit the 3,000 experience per level range, it's a long range, which is why it actually is not a slow leveler to level 20. But to level 10, it's more brutal than average. So I think what really helped with the leveling was that I was around like floor 50 or something. I was level 11. I do have I do document some of the journey, so let me just look at my phone and I'll just verify. So by like floor 57, I was level 11, but I had 4 joy seeds in the bag. I was able to just jump from level 11 to level 15. And it makes a fair difference. Like at level 44, I was still at level 10. It's a difficult leveler, and you don't get any spore from it. And there was a time where I almost died on floor 91 from a Venomoth Silverwind because it did 100 it did 101 damage, which is a lot. So, yeah, Parasect really isn't that great in this dungeon. If you can somehow get much more joy seeds than I did, which is tough because I think I found a total of around 6 of them. Like, I think the only one that I got more joy seeds in was Octillery, which was when I got 7 of them in a run. But I gotta say, Parasect may seem like really OP as an enemy, but when you're using it, it's not really that great. It's alright, I would say. I don't think it's bad. Unlike Delibird, that was bad. I've been going on for about 6 minutes, and I do want to mention that if you look at the bottom left of the screen, there is that big giant room. That was where I spawned on this floor, and there was a Venomoth on top, and it actually tried to Silverwind me, and that was really scary. But it did have a Reviver Seed on hand, which I never ended up using, so I never fainted once this run, and I also had like no petrify orbs, so that was a little scary. So if I found a monster house, I would have been in big trouble. But I did find some warp seeds along the way. But I've been going on for like almost 7 minutes, so I think I've said everything that I just about covered. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this because this one wasn't as easy. Not as hard as Delibird, but it wasn't as easy. So thanks for watching. And if you like what I do, you can leave a like, comment, or you can share this video. But thank you. That is all.